Love and light. This is CYNETHA Jade. Most call me Love. Love and light to you. If this message has reached you, chances are you were guided here by your higher self and or spiritual guidance team. I appreciate each and every one of you who will be a dear and click that like button. And if you enjoy the vibe, I dare you, go on ahead and subscribe and get ready for good vibes. I am not a doctor, nor am I offering any legal or medical advice. Please note all readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Also, please note the description box below each and every video on the channel. Therein you'll find the ways with which to connect with your girl, as well as any payment information for those looking to tip, donate, book a personal reading, or more. If you're still here, you're supposed to be. So let's get on with your sessions, shall we? I'm speaking to a starseed. You should know angels are protecting you at this time. I'm speaking to someone who is really being asked to call judgment upon a connection. All right. This person is hella toxic, which still feels like an understatement. This person, is really coming out as a trickster, okay? I'm picturing like a court jester, but like in the most evil sense, right? Like it's like they smile in your face and they've got their words, but like the energy don't lie kind of thing. And you've been grappling with your intuition about this, and it's high time you don't. Whether you are this Capricorn energy or this Leo energy, or this is the energies of the person on your mind, the person connected to this connectionship or not, those energies have come out. Let those energies, quite frankly, be an assistance to you, okay? Leo definitely can be, stubborn energy. It's got gusto, right? It's masculine energy. Same deal with Capricorn, cold, detached. Those energies would bode you well right about now, all right, regarding this particular individual. This person touts themselves as knowledgeable in the most amazing ways, and it just ain't so, honey bun, okay? This person, the way they're coded, it's like they outed themselves through this, or I'm just reading the whole entire room, right? And getting in their ass about things, because this person, the way that they're coded in their current energies, like think of it as if they had like some sort of infrastructure or circuit board aspect to themselves. They're coded literally to lie, right? Like this could be somebody that just literally is about that life and just can't help themselves. Maybe they're clinical in the sense of literally being a liar, right? Just being impulsive, being toxic. What else came out? And you could have a really strong connection with this person because they know you, okay? You guys are tied even to the days of Atlantis, all right? This person lacks the ability to forgive and high key overarches the ability to make themselves a victim with this self-pity energy coming out, okay? They lack self-acceptance and they love to blame others, but when it comes to accountability and truthfulness, they lack. They got nothing to give, all right? Now, I'm speaking to you about this because you are asked to continue on, honey bun, with your ascension, with the timeline, all right? It's giving, let go of this teddy bear so like the actual prize can get to you, okay? You're receiving a DNA upgrade through this transformation, whoever you are. And so that tells me that Archangel Metatron is not far from you. You would bode well to call upon your angelic realm assistance at this time, including Archangel Metatron, which is definitely who is part and parcel of the energy behind the scenes, as it were. That's assisting with that DNA and dare I say light codes upgrade, okay, at the DNA levels. But this trickster energy has been really testing your intuition. It's high time you realize, oh yeah, no, I'm intuitive. That's a trickster, right? I'm hearing I go red hot like a demon from Ashniko. I think it's called it's like what the heck is it called? It's like stupid boy think that I need him. So maybe there's some significance to Ashniko. You could actually even be of Ashniko's aesthetic if you are a feminine energy in a female avatar or meat suit. Doesn't have to be the case, but this trickster energy just basically has been revealed. So now what, right? And you or this person could have Gemini and or Pisces chart placements. You and or this person could have first, middle, or last name initials of J, C. Maybe that's somebody's nickname, JC or CJ, like your girl. All right. We've got Q coming out as well as A and R. Somebody could be an A and R. Doesn't have to be the case. Let's see here. California could also have some significance. Doesn't have to be the case. And the sitch is, you really at some points along the path with all of the rose colored in your glasses, there felt and believed and told yourself almost stubborn like, right, that you were going to receive something lovely out of the ashes, something lovely would grow kind of thing. And it just ain't so, honey bun. Again, this person's not coded for that kind of lifestyle, that kind of time, that kind of connection. All right, if anything, if anybody's got to be the villain, it's going to be this trickster energy, not you. And you can always rewrite your story here. Just not with this person. You know what I mean? Like, should you? I mean, I guess you really could if you too wanted to be stubborn about learning the lesson and accepting fate for what it is, right? But quite frankly, you're being urged out of this, maybe even, dare I say, beyond your comfort zone of strife and struggle within even the realm of love. And really, that ain't love, is it? If you're struggling and there's strife there, it's not giving love, right? That's giving toxicity, which are some of the other cards we talked about, okay? And really, the world awaits you. The world is your oyster, right? Like, you've got other people to see, other places to go, things to do, and maybe even become, right? And, with this dragons slay them all card energy coming out with the angelic code of number 6, it just tells me that, on the other side of a little bit more balancing out, whatever and whatever you got going on the inside as well as outside, right, in your everyday world, etc., right? You're really just going to get to that end game connection. All right, you're being guided to really just walk away, or dare I say swim away, as this shark card indicates. Swim away from this situation, all right? In the meantime, get on with the getting on. Self-care has definitely been coming through the channeling, and in just a generic sense. So whatever makes you feel good and makes you better, do that, and do it for you. Don't expect somebody else to do it for you firstly, right? When you do it for you firstly, as part and parcel of a lifestyle, and by it I mean self-care, right? You really start to kind of like roll your sleeves up and put in some elbow grease, proverbially, regarding co-creating with source energy the world that you seek. It's giving what you want you, right? So don't doubt your worth now, honey bun, with that lighthouse energy coming out next with the number 20 reducing down to 2, and therein within that angelic code of 2 lies balance and decision making. Okay, so this would be the focus at this point, as well as yourselves, obviously, high key, and damn sure not this person. Now you may want to work with either green aventurine or rose quartz, which are 2 crystals that came out for you in assistance for you, really getting past this, okay? Green aventurine talks about, bolstering your luck. I mean, I don't really know that we're lucky. I'm pretty sure we're damn sure blessed, right? So there's that. And then, of course, the rose quartz definitely assisting with some of those harsher energies, the grief, the sorrow, the heartbroken, the downtrodden aspects that, validly so do come with the situation at hand, right? But really, along with that forward focus, please understand, Starseed, okay, you're really, along with this transformative process, undergoing an initiation. And my apologies, I definitely did want to delve into with whom that initiation may be. So one moment, I'm going to hit pause while I locate the proper deck. 813 might be an angel number of significance. Doesn't have to be the case. I have since located, finally. It took some effort, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Anyways, Ascended Masters. All right, I checked the deck just to get a little bit more specific guidance referable to this initiation energy. And you guys, initiation just really talks about, you really being called to know and work with certain energies, whether you have conscious awareness of that while you're in your meat suit or not. Okay. So many of you, maybe you've noticed sometimes, maybe not enough, we go to sleep here, right? So it makes sense that we're doing other stuff like learning and growing. Okay, on the other side of that veil energy, okay, on the other side of that passageway of sleep, I'm hearing to say, okay. So self-care has definitely come out, I believe, already through this session, but just generally for collective channeled guidance. Okay. So please tap into the body. It's going to be saying very specific things to you, and you need to, it's high time you stop. Okay. You need to stop ignoring that. Okay. You need to tap in, feel it out, feel the feels until you feel something better, perhaps, right? Until you feel something different, perhaps, until you've actually gotten the full on realization of what and what all may be going on within the body. All right. And because of it. All right. So there's that. We've got Yeshua. All right. This card does say Jesus, so maybe you two call him that. It's not his name, but coming out interestingly enough simultaneously with Mother Mary. Yes, the deck was shuffled. Okay. And so the indicators on the cards are basically open your heart to love and nurture yourselves, collective. Just because this person was a toxic asshole doesn't mean that it has to affect the end of your days and all of your heart space, right? And I mean, that's not making light of whatever and what all ever is part and parcel of the history between you and this person. I also do recall indicating that it's understood, even on the part of the divine energies collectively, that there's a lot of pull here because this person is a soulmate. This is not the first lifetime you've had to learn, oh my goodness, they're showing me what I don't deserve. They're showing me what I don't want. Okay. And for you to take that knowledge, that awareness, that consciousness, and do something else with it. And unfortunately, if and when we, really, which of course, how do you know something until you know it? If we're not really learning the lesson, we will repeat it. It's how you hear people talking in the spiritual community about, oh, it's that same spirit, different bodies, right? I'm just getting something about somebody being part and parcel LGBTQ plus community, in the sense that, they deal with, more than one type of individual or types of individuals, and maybe even simultaneously. And even still, you understand that as far as like the history that about love and loving connections, it ain't always the case, right? And so learning the lesson and actually walking away this time from it, right, really just kind of will ground you into this energy that we keep talking about with those twos, right? The decisions, or with those sixes, the balances that are needing to be made, needing to be met, and are necessary. Okay. So Yeshua and Mother Mary, definitely for you at this time, not necessarily for this connection, but for you to open your heart to actual love, so that you walk away from the non-love version of love, right? I know I'm not really making sense, but for somebody I'm making sense. Okay. And that's why the channeling's coming out, so bear with. I also have two more. The first certainly is a heavy hitter as well. Isis, okay, and she's coming in to assist with balancing career and home life. Okay, so some of you, let's talk about it. We find ourselves in these odd connection situationships, right? Basically because we tell ourselves, though they're toxic, they're convenient. Though they're toxic, they are distraction. All right, and it's like, yeah, haven't you ever heard of an unpleasant distraction, right? Also, you got to be mindful of some of those quote pleasant distractions, end quote, because are they serving your highest and greatest good? Or are they just giving you what you want, which is less than what you deserve? Are you wanting less than you deserve? You should stop that cycle. Right? So call on Mother Isis, and again, she's assisting with balance. We already talked about that, specifically of home and career life. Okay, and Lakshmi, certainly not least. Okay, lastly came out, and she's indicating, I don't know if you guys care about, I don't know, measly little flow of prosperity. So you might want to care, right? You might want to tap in, engage. Okay, Lakshmi's teaching stuff. And you guys be mindful to sleep. You gotta self-care it out to get on the other side of this, right? Like, how are you going to actually be successfully initiated and then like complete the tasks at hand, especially if you've got to lay it down to sleep, right? You gotta lay the meat suit, you gotta take the meat suit off a little bit there, slide it off, right? And then really get to life. Okay, I mean, I know I sound illogical to most. However, whoever this message is for, and it's more than one of you, okay? I'm not even here saying it's just one person. It's the collective, but hey, you know, I can't force it on you, right? I just need you to know, those wondering, like, what the heck is love talking about today? This is very much the message. It just may not be yours. All right. I'm not here to word curse and say that it isn't, because I believe that it is. But it's up to you to believe whether or not this message is for you as well. And again, I'll say it. I say it all the time. Your intuition trumps everything. Okay. You know what you got going on, honey bun. So take these messages as they resonate. You're not forcing any kind of freaking square peg in a round hole or vice versa, right? So though I sound illogical, I'm very much channeling the message, and the message very much does stand. All right. You are being initiated by those energies, entities, okay, individual, and you are being guided to with the separation card, you're being guided to, if you've already been standing in this energy of separation, let it stand. Okay. And for those that really understand, like, I actually have to hightail it out of this. All right. Bye-bye. Right? Like, leave. Okay. They've got to leave. Okay, either or, make it make sense, right? But it's high time you get into the action mode so that you get on again with beautifying your path with source energies. I mean, you've got source energy coming out for your win. You've got Lakshmi, Isis, okay? You've got Yeshua and Mother Mary. I'm sorry, who else did you need? Oh, you need you to actually do your part, okay? So, Starseed, you're more than capable. What will you will? Love and light.